The first thing you want to know is you have to know what type of lawn grass you're dealing with, and we can help you through the extension office with that. We basically have St. Augustine grass, centipede grass. We have zoysia grass is being introduced and being used more in Northwest Florida. You have to know what grass you have, because the management practices will be distinctly different. Mowing height is different. The amount of fertilizer that's needed is different. And to some extent, how drought tolerant that species, the particular lawn grass species is different. In mowing height, this is centipede, and the best mowing height, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The work has already been done for you. We know that centipede grass performs best when routinely mowed at about 1.5 to 2.5 inches, with 2 inches being ideal, and I'll show you how to measure that correctly. Most people mow too low. You want to keep your mower blade sharp. Those things make big differences in the long run. When you mow too low, it weakens the grass. It takes some of the ability for that lawn to produce sugars through photosynthesis away. It doesn't have as much leaf surface to collect sunlight and produce sugars. That's what plants do through photosynthesis. And we weaken the lawn simply by mowing too low. I have seen people correct their entire lawn problem by raising the mowing height. St. Augustine needs to be mowed between 3 and 4 inches in height. Zoysia grass, those that are appropriate for home lawns, will, like El Toro, there's others, that's a cultivar of zoysia, need to be mowed about 2 inches. Mowed too high or too low, above the optimal height, below the optimal height, is a negative thing. And mowing too high causes the grass to shade itself out, and those runners, you've probably seen this in St. Augustine centipede, the above ground stolons or runners begin to hoop up. And then when you mow, you're cutting, instead of grass blades, you're starting to cut those runners. So mowing at the right height is critical. The second thing, after knowing what type of lawn grass you have to know the square footage of your lawn. And I stepped this off earlier. This is a rectangle from the sidewalk to that tree line, and then that's the width, and then I measured the length, and I found out this is about 3,000 square feet. Most people don't take time to measure their lawn. You need to know what the front yard square footage is, the side yard, and the backyard. Anything you do with chemicals in lawns, the product will tell you to apply so much of that product based on the square footage. Fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides, they all operate that way. And when you don't measure, most people have a tendency to overdo it. They simply they over fertilize, and it's counterproductive. The lawn grasses are unforgiving if you put too much fertilizer out, and the lawn's costing you more than it should. Thank you for watching. On the next video, we'll take some time looking at how frequently you need to allow your irrigation system to run to develop that strong root system in the lawn.